Yeah, so far the trip, yesterday while I was coming up through Indiana, up I-69, this little beacon of happiness came on and got a code. And apparently the code, shit, I forget what it was. Anyway, but I have to have, it's a DPF issue. I gotta have my filters cooked now. It's all plugged up. They're done. Called the mechanic at my shop. And he said, yep. It's a, here, we can look it up. Diagnostics, active, EEC. Emissions problem, detected service engine. 3720 FMI 15. I looked up videos about it and everything too. Yeah, you gotta have your filters changed and all the ash or soot cleaned out of your one box as well. So I'm like, great. And so now I can't idle the truck because we don't know how high the soot levels are. Typically you're getting on 100% full when you get that warning. So the mechanic's telling me too, he's like, oh man, you don't need to be driving that thing 1,000 miles or whatever. We got to get that thing back and get the filters changed out. And I'm like, well, from here to Lubbock, it's about 1,350 miles. So fingers crossed, right? He already ordered the new clamps for it and everything. They'll be there on Wednesday. Hopefully I got a load that I can turn and burn right back and the filters don't get plugged up and I can make it back and get it done. Because they'll do it in one day. He can cook the filters in one day. So I called Stewart and Stevenson again. You know, they work on it too and we could use the warranty for it, but they will not be able to get to it for at least a week when I get back because they got multiple trucks in line right now. And of course I could have used the warranty for that, but that would have been a whole lot, you know, a lot of extra leg work and everything would have taken longer. I can get back shop time with the filters and all the new clamps and everything for it. It's going to run up just about $1,000 to get it changed out. Take the $1,000 hit, be back on the road, you know, within a day or two, or sit around for a week, lose all that revenue on top of it, and so just pay it, get moving, you know, be expeditious about this or whatever. And you know, anyway, I'm gonna see if anybody's here real quick and if we can get this drop off, and then I gotta go to Canton, Michigan on the west side of Detroit, and then down to downtown Detroit and get the third drop off. So it's gonna be an interesting day. We're gonna film it all, of course, and have a lot of fun. So be back. All right, just got the guy at the door right there. Got all his paperwork, told me to take the furthest door down, pop doors, you know, cut the seal. And he'll bring the paperwork out to me when he's done. So I'm like, sweet. Let's go take a look at this, see if I got a loop around or... 70 degrees, kind of overcast. Sun's starting to come up. The red light's on, so he'll start getting me unloaded. Cool dude, had everything worked out. He's like, yep, I'll bring your paperwork out to you, don't worry. Alright. We got a city truck coming in, Sigma. Got a little bit smaller of a truck, you could just swing it in here like that. I guess I could have done the same thing, but I want to. What's the diff? Guess it didn't quite work out anyway. I can already see what he's going to do. He's going to do a full-on jackknife into it all the way around the corner. Should be interesting. I mean, when you got a city truck, you can do that. I guess if you got enough room, you can do it with any truck. It don't matter. It's pretty cool though. It's always cool to watch people do this stuff, you know. Everybody has different ways of backing up and everything, and like, I'll avoid blindsiding under most any circumstance, just because that's when all your accidents happen. That's when you take off bumpers. He's gonna come back and pop his doors. Anyway. I guess he wasn't feeling too sociable. He got out to open his doors, and I was going to say hi, but he didn't want to even look over at me. He didn't want to acknowledge me as a human being. That's all right though, because, you know, even though we're all human, I identify as a red beanbag. So since we're all free to identify as whatever we want nowadays, I'll identify as a red beanbag. So I just left my first drop here in Northwood, Ohio. See if I can keep bouncing my balls to the moon on that one. Now we got to go up to Canton, Michigan, to the Cisco distribution center. Kind of going back the way I came. There was another way to go. Looked like it would have taken me around some neighborhoods and stuff, so I was like, eh. And then another way looked like the on-ramp was closed to the 75, so I'm going to go back over to the Beltway on the east side of town here. Either way, I kind of end up in the same spot anyway, so I can avoid going to the 75 and going through downtown. I can just go back over the east side on the Beltway over here, shoot up that way, head for Detroit. So it says the drop, my next drop is 56 miles away. It's just about 8:30 and my appointment time is noon. So maybe on my way up there I'll find some breakfast and show up early, I guess. Why not? No harm in that. What's the worst they could say when I show up? Oh, I'll come back later. Alright. Don't threaten me with a good time. Well, this looks slightly screwed up. Looks like they're loading some equipment. Possibly filling up a dump truck out here. Yeah, they're filling up the dump truck. No harm in taking it a little slow. The grinder, grinding up the asphalt. Before I put the truck on the road, they had to put a new dash cam in this thing. It's, you know, just part of their deal. It's got dash cams in all the trucks. The old ones were just forward facing out the front. These new ones, because we have the ELD system they use called Big Roads, and they updated all of their camera systems. So now it's a two-way camera with the camera facing in on the driver as well, which the owner was like immediately, well, I don't want those things. I said, well, that's new updated cameras for the system, you know. And he's like, all right. But he told us, I'll just put tape over them, man. I don't want to see you guys picking your noses and scratching your asses. And I stopped and I was like, you think that's all you're gonna see? Obviously you don't know me too well. I'd be in here juggling bowling pins, twirling my baton while I'm hula hooping. You know, normal stuff, but yeah. jump around on the 23, get up to Canton, and we'll be heading to downtown, so we'll check back in a bit. was just still sitting here waiting. I'm in Canton, Michigan right now at the Cisco. Been here about an hour and a half now. They unloaded me pretty quick, but did the lumper thing. I gotta admit, the lumper thing they got going on now, it's pretty cool. I'm sure a lot of people are using it. Relay. You just pay it on the app, send you a code, and it just gets paid. Pretty cool. Instead of writing the paper checks, you know, com data, EFS, all that kind of stuff. Trying to find checks all the time. Like, I remember going to a receiver in Norfolk, Virginia. They were charging like $6 for a com check if you didn't have one. It's like, used to be easy to get them at truck stops and everything, and then all of a sudden they became really scarce. You know, you had to really hold on to them if you could. But now this relay thing's cool. You just send you a code, pay it right there, boom, done. They send you an emailed receipt. Some places have the paperwork for you too, and they give you a paper receipt right there. But it's been pretty cool. So as you can see, I'm wearing my Michoacan hat. Selena hates this hat. She thinks it's god-awful ugly, but I'm gonna wear it. I like to piss people off. And then I'd really like to wear it indoors places, and if, you know, some dude from Mexico or whatever, and he's like, hey, Michoacan, ¿qué pasa? You know, like reel something off him. I'm like, what? I'm just one of those guys. I'm like a twist, you know what I mean? I'd be like, why are you wearing a Michoacan hat if you ain't from Mexico, dude? Why not? That's my answer. Why not? It's like if I was wearing a, you know, Denver Broncos hat, but I'm not from Denver, and I don't even like the team. But I'll wear a Denver Broncos hat. I don't care. That's how I go. That's how I roll. Michoacan. If these guys give me a goddamn green light, everything's paid. They're done unloading. I mean, maybe it was mixed pallets or something like that, and they got to check it all in, but good God, man. I'm going to have to call them back. Say, hey, did you guys forget about me or what? Sometimes you just got to do that. You know what I mean? Talk about a contradiction right now. I'm wearing a Carhartt shirt. It's USA. I'm wearing my Michoacan hat. Oops. You're a racist. No, I just don't give a shit. More people should take on that mindset, you know. I don't care. 0 F's given. I do what I want. Anyway, just waiting to check out of here. Then we're going to head downtown. Go to Wolverine Packing. Everything's been going pretty good today. Looks like Boss Man's trying to line me up a load back out of Ohio. I might have deadhead down there a little bit. But if I get done with this and he lines me up this other load to get me right back to Texas, like right back to the house, so I can get these filters cooked. Sucks. Decent paying load. Be over $3 a mile to get back down to Texas. Like I said, I was getting over $4 a mile to come up here, so not too shabby. I'm idling the truck right now. It's hot, muggy, sticky. Heat's come up, so I'm gonna have to see what happens on the way back home too. I might have to idle the truck a little bit. I slept with it off last night and did okay. It cooled off enough. It was like 70 degrees last night, but it was just kind of sticky, so it was all right. And then night before that in Joplin, I left it off. Is that Joplin? No, Oklahoma City. No, I ran the truck in Oklahoma City. Where did I stop the next night? Effingham. Jeez. Turned it off in Effingham. It was a little bit warm. It was like 75 all night. I left the windows half down and all that kind of stuff, but it wasn't working, man. I was hot. So see what happens though. Anywho, I guess we'll check back in a few. Mucho con.
Well, here we are in Detroit. Just off of, I'm on the north side of downtown. There's Ford Field, GM building right over there. This is Wolverine Packing right here. My truck's in the dock, I'm getting unloaded. It's just funny, I was sitting here kind of recollecting when I was here just about 10 years ago for the first time. But this whole area seems a little bit nicer. It seems like they've rejuvenated a little bit. You can even see some construction going on over there. Either putting up new buildings or renovating, but Ford Field's still same, GM building. There's one It looked like they've added on to it, maybe some like residences right there or something, if that's part of it. I don't know. Kind of weird. Or right next to it anyway. And I remember right over here, just off in the distance behind these freeway signs, there used to be a couple of big project buildings that were all busted out, but they're gone now. Been tore down, looks like. Yeah, everything's gone. But even down here, just down the street, on this street, I remember a lot of the buildings, there were like piles of rubble everywhere. They were tearing everything down. The place was just rough, man. Now it's good to see maybe Detroit might, maybe, I don't know. A little far-fetched. I don't know if it's too far gone. They've managed to rejuvenate it. There are some restaurants over here now. Like how they rejuvenate parts of downtown, you know, the old buildings that are just empty. I noticed there's like, they got the craft breweries and all that kind of stuff, and little restaurants and stuff popping up down here because it's easy space to fill up, and there's people working down here. So I don't know, kind of cool to see Detroit coming back a little bit, maybe. I mean, I don't spend enough time around the whole city. I mean, I know the burbs of Detroit are all fairly nice. You know, I could definitely live around the Detroit area. I don't know if downtown would be the best choice, but kind of nice to see it coming back up a little bit though. Seems a little bit nicer. Anyway, just in the middle of getting unloaded. As soon as that's up, I'll be getting on out of here, and I'm empty. So, boss man's working on a load to get me right back down to Texas right now. Go and get my filters cooked. Get it all worked out. So, we'll check back in a bit. Yeah, I was just tripping out. I'm up here off of 10 Mile Road north of Detroit. There's a little truck stop up here. And there's a chick at the cashier thing. There was a dude working in here and he's wearing body armor. Kind of tripped me out. I'm like, wow. It's like a nice new truck stop right up here off of what, the 94? Anyway, off 10 Mile Road. I'm tripping out though. It's like, dude's wearing like a flak jacket. Seems all like a nice area and stuff, and maybe not. Nice place though. They got like a little cafe in there. It has like Hungarian food, like goulash and some kind of sandwiches and stuff and whatever. Of course, it's after midnight right now. I said run back in and go to the bathroom. I just noticed the guy working the night shift. He's wearing body armor. But it's kind of hot and muggy tonight. I'm gonna have to idle the truck. I've been trying to avoid idling it, but if I want to get any sleep tonight, I gotta be up about 5, so I gotta be up in like 4.5, 5 hours. Going up to St. Clair. I'm 38 miles from the pickup right now. I got done down in downtown, got out of there, sent me another load immediately, but I couldn't make the pickup today because they closed at 5 o'clock, and I didn't get done at Wolverine in downtown until 16:30, so I was gonna miss that. So I called back the broker and said, hey, I'll be there in the morning. He said, all right, no sweat, because it just too late in the day. Wasn't gonna happen. Lots of parking back here though. Pretty cool place. I'll get up early, get a coffee, and get on out here. Yeah, I wish I would have whipped my phone out right away when I saw the guy with the bulletproof. It looked like you know, the big puffy cop jacket, cop vest or whatever, bulletproof vest. It just really made me pause for a second. I was like, wow, dang, man. So I got the this place has a truck wash right here too though. Got the trailer washed out. Good times. Anybody that comes up though, 10 Mile Road, 94. It's like a mile off the freeway though. Sits in between the 94 and what's the other road? Just west of it. Anyway, it straddles two different highways, so it's like right in between. So it seems like a good location to get traffic off of both freeways coming in. So, nice place though. Alright, we'll check out for the night. Be back in the morning. What's going on? I got like a little chin hair on there. So I am in St. Clair, Michigan right now. Waiting. Still got the green light. People getting loaded with salt. Got a couple of trucks right around me. Comes a boat. Man, if I had a boat. Name that song, If I Had a Boat. Anyway, right here on this river, I forget, I don't know the name of the river. About, I think we're 50 or 60 miles north of Detroit. Got this big old barge going by up here though. Right across the river, Canada. Yeah, the trees you see beyond that boat, Canada. That boat, I think it's hauling some kind of, I mean I might be wrong, but the little things in there hauling, it's like a tanker barge maybe. I don't know. It's obviously not hauling containers. Yep, right across the way though. That's Canada. I can't believe it. In Canada you can see cars driving around too, and there's houses. I just thought it was a cold wintry wasteland. Like here it's all sunny, over there it's 12 degrees and snow. Top of the world, ma. So I'm here though, just getting loaded with this. Getting a load of salt, about 45,000 pounds of salt going to Hutchinson, Kansas. Good times. Sorry, my GoPro died. Couldn't film anything. I'm waiting for it to charge up. Yeah, I guess we'll check back in a minute though. Just looking over at Canada. Going, I want some health care. Of course, the truck has to come by as the boat goes by. Haven't been a truck for goddamn an hour. Still getting loaded right now. It's a little bit after 9 o'clock a.m. And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. Boat. Yeah, park right in the way, dude. God, I'm trying to get the boat. Jesus Christ. Anyway, been a couple small boats go by, people on their little motor boats and stuff. Another big old freighter coming through. Pretty cool. So it should be just about loaded. They're still wiggling around back there a little bit, but I should be about done. The guys that were next to me, they're all gone. They just pulled this guy in a little bit ago. The Alganova. Pretty cool. It's kind of cool just watching them go by. They're so just calm. Of course, he freaked me out a little bit ago. He's blowing his horn back down the way there. I was like, who the hell is that? This dude out here trying to paddleboard from the, if you can see him. He's fighting the wake from the boat that just went by. He's all, almost falling over and shit. Nice mellow day though. Nice weather. Wish I could be out on a boat right now. God. Instead, no. Gotta be sitting here cruising around in my truck. I just did a regen on it too. Oh, green light. Just got done. Told you. Knew they were about done. Just had to do a regen on the truck because I idled for a few hours last night because it was all muggy and mosquitoes and stuff. So I was like, screw that, man. I'm leaving the windows up. I ain't waking up looking like a goddamn raspberry. So I guess we'll be out of here in a minute. Let's get after it.
With turquoise and real diamonds.